What's up, YouTube? It's the video that should have already been. We're about to go in here and do a leg workout. That was supposed to be the first video that we shot, was a leg workout, but if you remember from the earlier video, it got deleted on upload, so we're gonna do it over. But we just waited a week and now it's time for our next leg workout. I actually haven't been to the gym in a couple of days. Two reasons for that. It was a long, hard work week, and I needed my energy. And secondly, if you follow along with the meal prepping, you saw that I cut out carbs for a couple of days. And to be quite honest with you, that really zapped my energy. So I wouldn't have gotten a good workout otherwise. So let's get in here and get it knocked out. All right, I'll see you inside. All right, guys, so we're inside the gym now. We're gonna start doing our leg workout today. First thing we're gonna start with are leg extensions. The main reason I do leg extensions right now is it's really good to warm up your knees and kind of all the joints, because we're going to be doing some heavy leg workout with both squats and leg presses. So we're just going to do 3 warm-up sets on the leg extension machine. It's nothing really hard. We're not going really super high weight right now. Leg extensions are really good when you've lost a lot of weight too, because they help build a lot of definition. We're not using it for that purpose, so we're just going to do 3 sets of 10 as a warm-up, low weight, just to get the blood flowing and to kind of warm up our joints and get ready to do, our squats and our leg presses. So all right, guys, let's get over to the leg extension machine and get it knocked out. I'll see you over there. All right, guys, so we just finished up our leg extensions to get our legs warmed up, get the blood flowing. It was 3 basic sets of 10. So we started at 100 pounds, went to 115, and then 130 for the final set of 10. Again, we weren't going heavy. Basically, we're just bending our legs, because it's not really a position that we do a lot, where we really stretch out our legs like that. You either sit at a desk or sit in a vehicle, or you're standing or something like that. So you really don't get that movement where you get a full extension a lot. And so you really feel it stretch you out, and already, can feel the blood going there. So, all right, guys, the next thing we're gonna work on is Smith machine squats. We've used the Smith machine already on our video series for our shoulder workout. So for the same reason we're gonna keep using the Smith machine for our squats is just for safety reasons. Now, there's a lot of purists out there on the internet who might say, doing a squat on a Smith machine isn't real. It's not real weight, whatever. But we don't worry about the naysayers, and really everybody's been really supportive. So we're gonna try to do 3 sets of 10 on these Smith machine squats. We're not going super heavy because A, I can't, and because B, it's just not safe right now. I don't feel comfortable. It's a mental block, kind of like I was talking about on the chest video. But we're gonna do the best we can. We're not going super deep. We're just going, parallel to the ground. So they're not deep squats. They're just regular, old-fashioned squats. But we're gonna try to knock out 3 sets of 10 and get it done. So all right, let's head over to the Smith machine. All right, guys, so that definitely wasn't 10 reps. That was only 4. But to be honest with you, I was going to throw on another 25 on each side, and I decided to go with a 45 on each side. So if this wasn't a Smith machine, that's the equivalent of about 315. I don't know what the takeaway is on a Smith machine, but that's good for me. So getting it for 4 reps, just for a contrast, probably 2 leg workouts ago, I put the same weight on there and went down for 1 and really struggled to come back up. So to bust out 4, even though it sounded like it was really hard, because it was, to go from barely getting 1 to powering through 4 is really a big confidence booster. So I don't recommend you guys go this heavy to start with, and it's not even a lot of weight. You know, there's a lot smaller guys doing, 500 pounds easy. So but for me, where my knees have been, we talked about in some of the other videos, not even 2 months ago, I was using a cane to get out of bed in the morning because my knees were just that much of junk, and I had that much weight right at 400 pounds pushing on them. So to make those kind of strides in 2 months, I'm not using a cane anymore. I haven't used it for over a month. But to go from using a cane a couple of months ago to get out of bed in the morning to putting 315 up on a squat rack for 4, it definitely shows that I'm making progress. So I'm happy with it. I don't care if the naysayers out there aren't happy with it, but I felt like I got deep on all 3 sets, and deeper than normal, actually. I normally don't go as deep as I did. Part of that was gravity pushing me to the ground, but but I felt good, and I hope you felt good, and I'm going to continue to use the Smith machine until I feel much more confident. I might be using the Smith machine until I'm up to, say, 4 plates on each side. Then I'll come off, use a standard squat rack, and start over. Just because I know there is a difference. There's balance and core muscles and a lot of different things that the Smith machine kind of takes care of. You don't have to worry about really falling over with the Smith machine because the bar is kind of stuck in place. It only goes up and down. Whereas on a freestanding squat rack, you can tip backwards, you can fall forwards. A lot of different bad things can happen. So I understand it's not the same thing, and I'm not selling it or pitching it as that. I'm doing what's best for me right now, and pretty happy, guys, pretty happy. So I felt good with those last 4. Yeah, I could have dropped a 25 on there. I feel like I would have dropped that out for 10, no problem. But if you watch the meal prep videos, I went back on carbs today after a 2-day hiatus of no carbs, and they set real heavy on me. It was just rice, but it set real heavy after 2 days of not having any. So I was hoping to come in here and maybe have a little bit more strength, if not energy, at least a little bit more carb power, if you will. And so I decided to go a little bit heavier than I normally would for a video, just to see what I could get. So I got 4. It wasn't 1, it wasn't 2, it was 4. So I felt like that was a good set. So we're done with the squat rack, with the Smith machine squat rack. We're going to move on to leg press. We are going to try to do 3 sets of 10 on that. I'm not going to go super heavy and try to get 4 or 5. I'm going to try to just keep the weight manageable and go for volume. My legs are already tired after doing the squats, so we just want to try to do some volume with this and get on to that next workout. So, but all right, guys, let's get to it. We're having a good night so far. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we just finished up our leg press. As you can see, I'm sweating. We did, according to the machine, there's about 167 pounds of initial resistance. So that last set was right at about 707, or it was 707 for 10 reps. So that felt pretty good. Obviously on something like this, we can go heavier, if we're not doing 10 reps, but 10 reps is kind of where I'm at on this machine. I really want to make it count. I could probably go 900, maybe a little more for, maybe 2 or 3 reps. But I just like to get all 10 and, still building muscle and it's still burning fat. So, if you want to see me go heavier, then shoot me a message or a DM or comment on the video and say, go heavier. I probably won't, but I might. So yeah, hopefully you got the idea behind the leg press. I know you didn't get to see it in the first video because I deleted the whole thing, but yeah, it's a good exercise, and every gym's got a leg press machine. Now some of them, Planet Fitness, for example, they don't have, I think, a free weight, plate machine. I think you're limited to cable press, and I think it only goes up to maybe 200 or 300 pounds. So, in that scenario, if you go to that gym, just do volume. Maybe try 3 sets of 20. Just because you can keep the weight low. And when I say low, 300 pounds isn't low, but keep in mind this. We're all 300 pounds, 400 pounds walking around. So you want to at least be able to do that. And if you can't, don't worry about it. You're going to get there. I just don't want you to be afraid to try more on this particular exercise because it's pretty safe. You have 2 locks on each side, and it's on a slide, so nothing's going to fall on you. But yeah, we're about to do some calf exercises, standing calf raise, and we're going to do 3 sets of 20. We're not going heavy at all on the weight. I think I've only got 90 pounds on there because we're doing 3 sets of 20. So as you can see, I got sweat running down my face. So we're obviously putting in a good workout today because I'm just pouring it, and usually I'm not pouring that bad. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 20 on our calf raises, and that's it, guys. We'll be done with legs, and you'll finally get this video. Fingers crossed that I don't mess it up and upload again. So let's get to some calf raises, and then we can hit the road, guys. Alright guys, so you probably saw that first set on the calf raises. My feet started sliding off, so that was awkward. My last 4 or 5 didn't feel very good. I don't feel like I got a good stretch. I have a size 14 shoe, so even though my toes and I guess the ball of my foot, not the heel, but the ball of my foot is on the machine, I still have 10 inches hanging off behind it. So sometimes I don't think about that, and so on this next set I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I know a lot of you guys that are my size or bigger, we all have big everything, big feet, big hands. So if you see that, you start feeling that, try to scoot forward, and I'm gonna move forward on this next set and get another 20. So I didn't want you to think something crazy was happening. I was trying to reposition, but that was actually really hard. I couldn't reposition very well while in the middle of the exercise. It was kind of a weird feeling. So, all right, guys, let's do the next 20 and get these calves knocked out. Alright guys, so we just finished up our last set. Now on that last set, you saw I did a couple of variations. I started with a wide stance with my feet open, almost what you might call pigeon-toed. I did a few reps with that. I paused just long enough to kind of set the weight down. I did the opposite, so I turned my feet inwards. Same wide stance, but I turned my feet inwards and did a few for that. And then the last thing I did was I put my feet as close together as I could get them and tried to really kind of roll and lift the weight. Now, to be honest with you, the last part of that set, those few reps I did with my feet close together, my calves were toast. So, but I just tried to push through. That's why it's kind of a roll. I did see somebody say that, you know, is that good? And it gives you a good stretch, and I needed it. So, all right guys, well that finishes up the leg workout. Actually, that finishes up the workout for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad you guys finally got to see the leg workout. There's a lot more stuff to do with legs, obviously, but I feel like the things that we did today are a good base, a good place to start and work on overall strength and volume training. And you know, like I said, there's tweaks and other machines we didn't even touch, and other types of squats and other types of leg pressing and other types of calf work. So the legs are a huge muscle for everyone, well, most everyone, and so they get worked a lot and they get worked hard. The other thing a lot of people don't know about leg workouts, and a lot of people skip them, you know, or don't train them that hard. Leg workouts actually help you build testosterone, which goes to helping you build you know, overall muscle. So the legs are definitely important to do, and you know, they'll help with overall muscle growth. That's why typically the start of my week has always been legs. A lot of people start with chest and, you know, then do arms and everything else, and I just start with legs. So I might take a day or two off from the gym, start legs, and then it starts my cycle over for the week. So get it out of the way. It is hard and a lot of people hate it, and you might be somebody that hates it too, I don't know, but you got to do it. You know, legs are, you know, they make up 50% of your body, you know, so you want those to look good, you want to be in shape, and you need the strength overall to have good mobility. I know you guys are probably like, man, that guy really needs to get a tan on his legs, and we might do that because you are seeing some pretty pasty white legs in the middle of May already. But yeah, they don't see much sun. They don't see many shorts actually outside of the gym. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope you liked this. I hope it was informative. If you like the video, like down below. If you like my channel and the meal prep and everything that we're doing, please subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell down there to get notifications about new videos. I post pretty frequently. I just created a playlist that has all the videos in one place. So if you want to binge watch it this weekend, please do that. That would be awesome. And it really won't take that much of your time. You know, it might take you 4 days to binge watch Game of Thrones. It might take you 2 hours to binge watch the videos I've got out there so far. So I appreciate all the love and support. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and of course YouTube. And if you have any questions, email us at boltonfattofit@gmail.com, and or shoot us a comment on here or a DM on Instagram. And questions, comments, you want to know about recipes, you want to know about what we're doing for meal prep, the carb cycling thing I was talking about earlier, you know, or you see something that I posted that you want to eat or try to make, let me know. Everything's open and free and available to everyone. If you've got something you want to do or want me to do, or you want to get together and work out, or you want to do something, just shoot me a message, and we'll try to make it happen. You know, if you're across country, I don't know that we can, but you know, if you're in the area, we should definitely get together and work out. So, all right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this video. I had a lot of fun. I felt energetic today after the carbs, and I tried to put in some good work, and I got the sweat to prove it. So, all right guys, until the next video, I will see you guys then. Be safe out there, work hard, and lose that weight. All right, take care.